What's up, my loves? It's your girl Diamond. I'm back with my all new review of Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. Season 3 has come and it's a whole new cast, and I'm here for the mess, okay? Now we got Spice and Amara. They are the co hosts of the first international family reunion in Jamaica, Spice's hometown. Now we got all of the franchises in one place: Miami, Atlanta, New York, and Hollywood, okay? So to start the scene off, we are in Jamaica where Spice is performing. We got Carly, Estelita, all on the bus, and they're about to head over to meet everybody. Now Amada is single because they want to know who is she bringing on the trip. Nobody but herself. Her and Alan are not together anymore, and she's being the best mother and father to her daughters. She's living her life and he's living his life. It is no surprise that Amara and Alan are not together. When I reviewed the recent season of Love and Hip Hop Miami, which I stopped reviewing because it got boring, but Amara was dealing with the pregnancy by herself, automatically stepping into the mindset of being a single mother because Alan wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't there for the baby shower, wasn't there for the duration of her pregnancy, didn't put no input at all, but wanted to still claim the fact that that's his daughters, but you're not here. Now, I have seen him be around his daughters. I have seen her introduce them to the other part of their family. So I don't know if they have come together for an agreement, but I think that Amara isn't holding her breath with wanting Alan to just step into that father role that she's been wanting for so long because she grew up without a father. She had an absentee father, and now her daughters might go through the same thing, which isn't what Amara wanted to do. Amara wanted a family, but now she's doing what she has to do, which is be there for her daughters. Now, Spice is not in a good place with Justin because on her season of Atlanta, Justin wasn't comfortable with Spice dancing on her shows. Now, Spice is a dance hall queen. She's always danced. She's never going to change for nobody. So if Justin is not comfortable with you being who you were this entire time, then he can go. And finding out that Spice invited Karen King, Killer Karen, and Scrap De Leon. Now Carly's like, you invited my ex. She forgot that she used to mess around with Scrap, but then says, but you messed around with him. Yeah, just because you messed around with him doesn't mean you had sex. But she said something like that, but I don't believe Carly. Anytime that Carly says she's never had sex with somebody, she's lying. Just like how she lied that her and Caesar were in a celibate relationship. Miss me. And Amara invited Mariah Lynn, and Mariah Lynn invited Alexis. Y'all remember Alexis Guy? Now, apparently, Mariah Lynn and Carly have beef over social media. In this particular instinct, Carly found out that Mariah Lynn called her messy, and now she's feeling away. But where's the lie, Carly? You are messy. Moving on. And she's never met Mariah Lynn, so she has no idea why she's talking about me, but we're going to get into that. And like I said, Estelita is here. The last time I saw Estelita was when she was about to fight Sierra at where were they at? In Texas, Houston. They were doing something. And Estelita got all rowdy and wanted to step up to Sierra. But apparently, Carly and Estelita, they're cool. Now remember, Carly threw a veggie platter at Estelita, but now they're good. Spice made certain that they were cool. You know what I'm saying? They've had good conversations. Carly has given Estelita good business advice, and now they're cool. Oh my God, how the tables have turned. On the boat, we got Chrissy from the OG from New York representing, okay? Now she has no. They're on the boat, and then you got Mariah Lynn on the boat with Alexis Guy, Scrap, and Karen, and Trick Daddy. Now, Mariah Lynn has a close relationship with Jim Jones's mother, Mama Jones. She invited her on the trip. And, Chrissy and Mama Jones have had a tumultuous relationship. Yelling in the car, physicality bitch. Oh my God, I can never get that song out of my head. Scrap is on vacation from being on daddy duty, but now he's looking to date and possibly date with the intentions of marrying. Tierra Marie is back in the building. Tierra Marie looks good. Miss Nikki Baby is back. She looks good as well. So happy to be invited to this family reunion. She needs this vacation because she is going through a lot. Her mother had another stroke and her boyfriend is in prison. So being on the trip will take her mind off that. I felt so bad for Tiara. I feel so bad for her. I thought Tiara was doing better. But having to hear this, oh wow. Gunplay is back from Love and Hip Hop Miami. Love me some Gunplay. Fresher with a P and Jess is back from New York. Oh my God, how these two got on my nerves on their season New York. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it because this is an all new cast. There isn't anybody that we are so used to seeing because this is literally a fresh season of fresh people. We don't have the old heads come back to make up something. We don't got Yandy, Rashida, Scrap, Bambi, Mama D. We don't have them. We got new faces, and I'm here for it. So the first event is a fish fry. Everybody's gonna be cooking some fish. Trick is cooking. Spice wants to give them a taste of home because Jamaica is home for her. So she wants to give them a good time. Lyrica is in the building and she tells us that she is divorced from A1 and that she's single, wants to have fun. Her and A1 have been co-parenting on a good note to make certain that their son has both of their parents in his life. And then, of course, dealing with Fresher with a P and Jess. Okay, we've seen their relationship unfold on Love and Hip Hop. Okay, now she is happily engaged, but Fresher hasn't married her yet. He hasn't put a date on the wedding, but he wants to. He wants her to tell everybody he's a changed man. He's a better man. But then he starts going off on the mouth about how women always come after men and they say men is the problem, men are to blame from broken homes and this and that, and then how women don't take accountability and that men build women up. Now he's saying that to a group of women who have dealt with bullshit as men, and what they heard from you is some bullshit. You have all these ladies fucked up. The audacity of you. And I'm pretty sure these women have watched your ass on your season. And they said, oh, hell no, hell no. How you going to say you build women up, but Jess has to come with the receipts? Let me tell you something. When he was starting out as an artist, I was the one paying for studio sessions. I was the one who did everything. And did you held me down or did I held you down? Make it make sense. I said, oh, there it goes again. This the shit we talking about. Fresher was an asshole. And Jess was no better by still sticking by this man. But they've been together since middle school. But I always felt that Fresher wanted to still experiment and explore other women because he stuck with her for so long throughout high school, middle school, high school, adulthood. He is not fully ready to be in a monogamous relationship. I don't believe he is. Look how many times he's broken Jess's heart and took her back. Either way, moving on. So everybody's pretty much ready to eat. Everybody hungry. But Spice informs Nikki that Tia Marie is passed out in the room. Now Spice wants to be certain that everybody stays together. Nobody gets lost. Now remember, a few seasons ago, Tierra was struggling to admit that she was becoming an alcoholic. Now, they want to know in the confessional, how is she doing her sobriety? She said she's doing fine. I've been good. I'm a grown-ass woman. I can have a drink. I know my limits. And she did not want to be the odd man out by not drinking. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's taking in liquor. She wanted to partake in that as well and saying that I can enjoy myself. But with what Tierra has going on, her boyfriend in prison, probably going back and forth with is she staying, is she riding? And her mother had another stroke. I know her mind is all over the place. She's probably an emotional wreck, stressed out to the capacity. So I'm pretty sure she has been drinking excessively to take her mind off that. But I do not want to see drunk Tierra. I don't want to see it. I was with Moniece when she wanted her to get help. And even when she went to the ocean to put her feet in the water, she actually stumbled. I'm like, oh, she drunk. And she literally just stayed there. I'm like, Tierra, this is not good. I thought you were getting better. Gunplay and Trick got some problems. They've known each other for years, right? But Gunplay trashed Trick's Airbnb, okay? He was in town, he wanted to hang out, and he trashed Trick Daddy's Airbnb. It's been awkward ever since. He's happy he received the invite, but he wants to take the time out to talk to Trick and smooth things over. Gunplay, what's going on with you? Ain't you clean? Ain't you clean? You're not on drugs anymore, are you? So what happened when you decided to pull up to your homeboy's crib, one of his Airbnbs, and you trashed it? For real? I would have been like, I'd be better pay for the damages, dude. How you gonna trash my shit? What was going on in your mind, Gunplay? Anyway, so Trick arrives and everybody's wondering where the food at? Where the food at? So apparently, Trick didn't catch no fish. The tour bus wasn't exactly enough of a tour guide to fish anything. So now everybody who's been drinking all day, did anybody eat any fresh fruit, some cheese and crackers? There was nothing else to eat. So is somebody gonna order something? Y'all gonna keep on playing games, production? We can't just be drinking on an empty stomach. So they're playing this Jenga game. It's like a wild Jenga. You pull a brick and it has a statement where you can either act on it or do another dare or reveal a secret. Now Trick put out a wild card and it was to suggest that Amara tell him what's underneath her dress. She don't have anything underneath that dress. And I forgot, what was that, season 2 or 3? That Trick had a crush on Amara. He took her on a horseback riding date, but Amara didn't look at it as a date. Now, Trick loves him some chocolate sisters, okay? That is his preference. Chocolate. And he gonna try to figure out a way to get at Amara. Trick, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nobody wants your old ass. Mm-mm. Go away from me with this, Trick. Go away. And, and as the leader pulled out a brick, and it was to reveal a secret. She revealed that she slept with Safari way before Nikki Baby. But I feel like it's that much of a secret. Who hasn't slept with Safari? Safari gets around. That's not much of a secret, but moving on. Chrissy finally came and we see Karen and Scrap. Carly's feeling away because Carly snubbed him when he got out of prison. And she was a good friend to him. They had just gotten to know each other, so she wanted to be supportive. But when he got out of prison, it was a whole different feeling. And, when he sees her, he said, hey, what's up? How you doing? Karen is giving Carly compliments, saying, hey, isn't she beautiful? Yes, she's gorgeous. She's radiant. But he don't want no matchmaking done by his mom. Okay, mom, step back. Now, Alexis and Mariah Lynn have arrived. Now, we know Alexis has history on the show, but she said she's in a much better place. She just turned 28. You are a year younger than me. Okay. She even gave Carly a hug, knowing that her and Carly almost fought when she was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but now they're cool. Now, when Mariah Lynn was about to hug Carly, Carly snubbed her. She's like, oh, it's like that. I didn't know I came into this game with issues, so I guess I got issues with somebody. So what's the issue about? I'm not here for drama. I'm not here for it. So, not feeling like I'm feeling snubbed, she wants to address it. So, what's going on? What's up? So, Carly in the confessional talking about, I'm not really feeling somebody who's talking so much shit about me on the internet. And yes, it is petty and childish. But then she looks at Mariah Lynn as a bully. Mariah Lynn, a bully? No, to me, Mariah Lynn has always stood up for people who were bullied. That's what Mariah Lynn give me. Carly, what are you talking about? So Mariah Lynn said, I don't got time for drama. I'm in a new space in my life. So let's deal with this shit, okay? Now, Alexis and Tiara have crossed paths. Tiara is looking all mean muggish at Alexis. She don't like her because she does too much, okay? So we get the whole history breakdown between Alexis and Tiara. They don't know each other. Tiara talks about not knowing Alexis, but she was put in a situation where she knew what was going on because she was friends with Masika. But Tiara didn't like the fact that Alexis would put all of Masika's friends in one category and talk shit about them. Now, she doesn't know her, never had a problem with her, but Alexis would bring all of anybody that's associated with Masika and talk shit. Now, this was recent, right? This was recent. So apparently, someone asked Alexis on her Instagram, do you know Tia Marie? And she replied with who? Now Tierra said, yeah, that's an unnecessary reason to be upset, but I just don't like the girl. Just the energy of where she comes across just makes me not want to like her, you know? So yeah, you bring unnecessary shit to my door, I got a problem. So they play a game. Tierra said, I want to be first. And then that builds tension between her and Alexis. They go back and forth. And it's just like, oh, wow, here we go. It's starting all over the place. It's starting for the first date, and I'm here for it. Um, tell who her. Yeah, okay. So trying to separate this situation. Alexis said, I don't fool with you. I don't know you, but let's fix this issue because I'm not finna be fake. Let's, remove this. And Tiara was like, Nikki, you didn't hear her. You didn't hear her talk. She was talking, okay? Now, Nikki don't blame Tiara for feeling away, but this is petty. This is so small. This is so minute. I wouldn't put energy in this situation. I would just let it go and move on, okay? And for what it's worth, I'm not mad that Tiara don't like Alexis because Alexis was playing a very childish game with Masika. I'm sorry, she was. Um, And Alexis hasn't stopped playing childish games if you think about it, but moving on from there. What else happened? So trying to fix this and understand what this is going on. Um right, Alexis said, listen, if you don't like me, that's cool. You can stand in line with the rest of the bitches that don't like me and we can keep pushing. Like Tierra was really foaming at the mouth by saying she do not like Alexis. And I feel like I can get where you coming from, Tierra, but you shouldn't have allowed for liquid courage for you to act that way. Now, with that being cleared, Mariah wants to confront Carly. Okay, so what's your issue with me? Now, basically, Carly felt the way on social media that Mariah was talking about her. Now, Mariah said, how long ago was this? Was this years ago? Because I don't remember what I said on social media. Yeah, it was years ago. Okay, so it must have been a time where you was being mean to my friends, talking to my friends, and I added a comment. And yeah, you did. So Spice asked, what was the problem? She called me messy. She said, but you are messy. Here go Carly. You don't know me to be messy. You don't know me. Carly, please. Please, Carly. You are messy. Point blank in the period, okay? We're not stupid. Based off of how Mariah Lynn has seen you on TV, you are messy. Now, Carly wants to say social media is a place for a lot of people to hide behind a camera and troll online, knowing that we're both on reality TV. We both know what happens on reality TV. For her to troll me and call me messy when she don't know me, it's bullshit. At the same time, though, Carly, while she don't know you, she shouldn't be trolling the comments to call you messy. But you're messy. But you're messy. You've been messy ever since you threw Jocelyn and Stevie under the bus for kissing, knowing that that's Mimi's man. You were being messy in the beginning of the franchise. You were messy. Come on now. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure Mariah has watched how you were on your show. And that's exactly what Mariah Lynn said. Because Carly is acting like she can fight, but she can't fight with yelling and screaming. Mariah Lynn said, I do not want to put my hands on nobody. I'm in a good space. Back up off me. Don't yell at me. Okay? Mariah Lynn said that it's not a secret that the perception of you being messy is what you portray on TV. You're living up to you being messy. So if you're not how you are on TV, then prove to me you're not messy. Prove to me this is just a character that you play on the show to get ratings. Prove to me, okay? And at the same time of Mariah Lynn and Carly going back and forth, you hear Gunplay in the background with let them fight. And it's like, Gunplay, your tree ass, what the fuck are you doing? This is your entertainment. You're excited to see two women fight, which led to Alexis and Mariah Lynn getting in his ass. And it's like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you don't egg two women to fight. Like, oh my God, Gunplay, what are you doing? I didn't like that at all. And Spice was like, this is not the space that I want. This is not the vibe that I want. It's only the first night. So pretty much, let's pause everything. Everybody get a good night's sleep. Let's start fresh. Let's bring good energy. This was not supposed to happen. I'm hearing old beefs that don't make no sense. It's not that deep. So with everybody separating, you got Chrissy and Amara talking to Tiara as to why she feels way about Alexis. Because she just don't fucking like her. She don't like her, okay? And it's like, okay, so but what? The way you reacted, it's gotta be more than just you don't like her. So bring up the question about, do you know Tiara? And she said who? Now that's petty, that's childish, but it made me feel away. Yes, like Chrissy said, it made you feel away, but you drinking liquor didn't make it no better. Like, it is stupid. It is stupid that you carrying on a beef about her saying who. If you know that you don't know her, if you know she don't know you, you shouldn't feel the way if someone wants to ask you with who. At the end of the day, Tiara, we know who you are. Okay? So don't let nobody else make you feel like, oh, you gonna know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just sleep on it, okay? Sleep on it right now, okay? But Tiara's wanting to keep her distance, okay? She's going to keep her distance with anybody that she might have a problem with because she wants this trip to be nice and fun. Better, better said than done, Tiara, because you are going to have to talk to these people. We know that at some point there will be a sit down where everybody can talk about their issues. But right now, Tiara wants to keep her distance, okay? So now we got Mariah Lynn and Alexis talking about, you see how the elderly's coming at us? I ain't got time for this. And we don't play these childish games. Now Alexis want to say that she's 28 years old. You're about 4 years older than me. You should know better. All of y'all are too grown to be acting like this. Alexis, you're no better, okay? The way you were acting with Masika over Fetty, that was some childish shit, okay? And Mariah Lynn talking about how her and Alexis are the it girls. You guys are the it girls? Okay, sure. Keep telling yourself that. And the Holocene sentence coming at us, and that they too old to be acting like this. No, all y'all are too old, like I said before. All y'all could use some growth and maturity. All right. Now, with everybody feeling away, blah blah blah. I don't want to get to know her. Moving on from there, Alexis and Riley had a problem with gunplay because he was getting too hyped of getting involved into women's business. Like, you are way too hyped, way too happy and eager to be involved in women's business. What is your streaming ass doing here? Alexis said, who invited him? How did he get here? He probably walked. But basically, they going to call him out when they see him. And then we see Scrappy and Carly have a conversation. And they haven't had a real conversation ever since came home from prison. They did have a fling. It didn't go into anything serious. She was just a good friend to him. But he kind of expected that friendship when he got out. And she didn't give it to him. She was cold. She was shut off. She was clammy, When he did get out of prison, I think it was that party that welcomed him coming home. Carly was being standoffish. She did not want to address or acknowledge that I'm so happy you home, friend, because she wanted to be respectful of her relationship at that time. She was engaged. I did not understand what Carly meant by saying that because she says that you just got home from prison. We weren't in a relationship, and I did not want to disrespect my situation by being happy that you're home. But he just wanted to say thank you for being there for him while he was in prison. And I didn't like the fact that you did not want to disrespect your relationship by not acknowledging that he came home. How I'm so happy. I was praying for you because you're my friend. Like, Carly was weird in this whole situation, this whole conversation. I'm like, what does Carly want from Scrap? Because at the end of the day, Scrap felt the way that you snubbed him when all he wanted was say, thank you, friend, for being there for me when I was in prison. He wasn't looking to get back together with you. For you to want to say, I'm engaged, I'm good. Okay, Carly. So now they got him past that. Now she wanted to call out an interview that he did when he said he wanted to have sex with multiple women. And that's not what he said. He said he's interested in having multiple wives. There's a difference, okay? And, with him answering that question, he didn't have anything serious going on. Hence why I'm here in Jamaica. There's a lot of beautiful women here. So now she's feeling away. That not only is he talking to her, but he's also interested in seeing other women. And he said, what do you want me to do, Carly? You want me to tell you that I only have eyes for you? Please correct me if I'm wrong. And she's in the confessional talking about how he finally admits as to why he's here. He's looking to have multiple women. And I'm like, Carly, what? Finally? What do you mean finally? Were you in conversations with him as to what was his motive of being on the show? For a check and possibly sleep with other women. I don't understand. What is this about? I'm like, he don't owe you no explanation. Why do you need an explanation why he's here? And like, like, are you trying to create a relationship with him? Like, I don't know. Why did he need to check with you that I'm here to have sex with her and her and her? Good. Finally, you're admitting it. What is it to you, Carly? What is it to you? You're not in a relationship with him. He don't owe you no explanation, no permission, no nothing. Like he's like I don't. This conversation was not needed, in my opinion. I don't know what this conversation was. To me, it was Carly being thirsty, Carly being a pick me, that she don't have what it takes to compete with the young girls. I don't know, whatever. So now it ended with Amara, Spice, and Karen in the jacuzzi talking about how they want to have fun. They don't want no drama. Carnival is tomorrow. Let's everybody get some good costumes, get some food, some good drinks, with some music. Leave all that drama in the past. And we see Chaotic up on the balcony. Now he has been quarantined in his room because he tested positive for COVID. And then we see him and Spice have a flirtatious conversation. You know what I'm saying? She's all opening her legs in the pool, talking about come head first, come dive right in. He said, I can't wait to dive into that. And boom, the first episode of Family Reunion, it went off good. I enjoyed it. The season trailer of what's to come got me tuned in. There are more people to come that I'm so happy to see. More drama, more issues. I'm happy to see. It gave me the feeling of what it was like to watch reality TV again. A bunch of fresh faces, fresh stories. Y'all need to bring back Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and figure out how to maneuver around New York and Atlanta. Okay, y'all need to start fresh again. There's gotta be some people y'all can bring on the show. Somebody, you know. But I'm tuning in for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I hope you guys are watching and please stay tuned for this video and I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye.